everybody, and welcome to Lifestyle Today. I'm Justine Santinello. We have a fantastic co-host joining us today. You may have seen her on your TV before as a news anchor, national TV personality, and former QVC host, my friend Kristine Zell. Kristine!
Yay! We're back together.
We're back together.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy that you're here. You know, everybody out there might not know, but we met at QVC. So how long ago was that now?
Probably like 4 years ago almost. We were both pregnant at the same time.
How crazy is that? So Kristine was like super pregnant.
Yes.
And I was like newly pregnant. And you just made it look so easy. You did the whole show.
We were in the middle of the night, like two pregnant mamas.
Overnight shifts. Oh. But here we are now.
Here we are. It's so good to be back with you.
So
I'm
what's
so proud
been
of
going on? What are you doing? What's new?
You know, I was thinking about that because my answer would simply be nothing.
I doubt that. I doubt that.
So I started in TV and film when I was 6 years old, making commercials and movies, and then it led into the news anchoring and then QVC, and had such a full career that I took this last year, as many of us have, and just used it as like a reset, pause on everything. So I really dove into being mommy to my two little kids, being involved in my church and my community. It's just been like a nice year of just breathing.
Yeah.
I do want to dive back in. So this is like kicking my butt in the right direction.
This is dipping the toe a little bit back into the TV waters. But listen, being a mom to the two kids, that's a big job.
Yeah, it is. It's a full-time job.
That's
and with
the biggest job.
School kind of in and out, and are we having school? It's been a lot of homeschooling.
Totally.
So it's been a blessing being home. But stay tuned. I hopefully will have some things coming up later this summer. We're making a big move to Texas to be by family. So we're gonna see where I land once I get there.
Now, I know that this is not your first hosting rodeo by any means, so as host extraordinaire, why don't you show me how it's done and welcome our first guest?
All right, girl, I got you. Although I know this one right here, you do not need any help, Justine, but I'm happy to help co-host with you. So very happy to welcome to our lifestyle today, for the very first time, a guy who really needs no introduction. He's going to get us laughing. From Impractical Jokers and the Misery Index, it's James Murray. Hey, Murr.
Thanks for having me. You're kidding me? It's my honor.
You guys have known each other for such a long time now. How has your friendship changed over the years, especially now that you've been doing Impractical Jokers for so long?
It's definitely closer than ever, for sure. But it's interesting. Like, we started as friends. We still are friends. Of course, they're my best friends for life. But it's interesting to be in business with your best friends, too, for a decade now, right? We started filming Jokers in 2010, and here we are. Oh, my gosh, it's 2021. We started filming 11 years ago. Holy smokes. That's crazy. So sort of like be talking to these guys every single day for 11 years is a bit much. The only times we took off were for my honeymoon. I didn't talk to the guys. When Joe went on his honeymoon, he didn't talk to us. You know, like those are breaks. But otherwise, it's great. They're still my best friends, but best friends are also the worst.
Now, since it's just you with us, it's the perfect opportunity to embarrass the other guys. So we want to know what stands out as one of the most embarrassing stories you can think about them. Anything goes.
I'll tell you, I think generally I get the worst punishments. Any rational human being would agree to that. But the other embarrassing ones, I think it was particularly embarrassing seeing Sal get scared by children in a corn maze. I mean, he's a grown adult. What's he doing with his life? That was embarrassing. Watching Joe as Captain Fatbelly riding on top of the tram over the East River, the Roosevelt Island tram. That was really embarrassing because he does not have the body to be a superhero at all. So that was a big one. And then for me, I mean, they shaved my eyebrows off, and my license still to this day has no eyebrows. I look like a potato going through a bad divorce, you know? It's ridiculous.
All right, so here's your chance to give us all of the spoilers. What do you think is the most standout moment from season 9?
The punishments have gotten bigger and more personal at the same time. Probably because of the pandemic, we had to almost like reimagine how do we punish each other. We can't do big public events, things like that. And I'll give you an example. So I've never in my life owned a car. I've never owned a house until literally this year that just passed. And I got married and bought a house. I've never owned anything in my life. So I'm proud of like, I'm finally a homeowner and I own a car finally, right? So I come home like 2 months ago and the guys had painted my lawn pink and to what it looks like. And they had arranged for a home and garden magazine to come photograph my lawn and my house. So I had to frantically try futilely to mow the lawn with a little push mower to try to get it to turn green.
Well, you guys have definitely stayed busy with season 9 of Jokers and the Misery Index and Dinner Party. When you guys were first starting Jokers, did you ever imagine that it would ever be this big?
Yeah, you never ever think that it's going to go the distance like this ever. We started filming in 2010 for Jokers. Here we are 11 years later, still to be filming on season 9 and to have Misery Index and Dinner Party and the tour and the movie came out last year, like one of the last movies before everything shut down, is a blessing. It does not escape us how lucky we are and how amazing our fans are. Literally not a day goes by that the four of us aren't like, I can't believe it's still going on. And what I get to do for a living, which is just make people laugh.
Thank you so much for being with us, Murr. This was so much fun. All right, now next up, our friend Heather Smith of thehotbar.com shares the latest new beauty and wellness trends for creating a wellnest at home. Show us what you got, Heather.
Thank you for having me. So first, for beauty and wellness from within, I have Bare Organic Superfood Blends with the Marine Greens Immunity Blend. It's so easy to get your daily dose of greens. This is the best of the sea. Organic kelp, chlorella, spirulina, which really all help support overall vitality and natural immunity. The Irish sea moss powder. This is a natural source of vitamins and minerals. It's high in alkalinity. It can be used as a vegan thickener in soups, recipes. I love it in smoothies. And the Mushroom Immune Blend is a superfood blend of organic mushrooms, including maitake, red reishi, turkey tail, available at Walgreens. Or you can use my code HSBEAR20 for 20% off at bearorganics.com. Now for hair health and growth, I have Foligain. All their products are 100% drug-free and instead use tridoxidil, which is a clinically proven triple action nutrient complex. The line works to improve scalp health, ultimately creating hair that is thicker, fuller, stronger. And what's new is their rejuvenating biotin shampoo and conditioner, both for men and women. The shampoo has oat kernel extract for a soothing and conditioning sensation for the hair and scalp, while the biotin and vitamin E nourish each strand. The conditioner has soy protein to keep hair silky smooth, while the biotin, saw palmetto, and amino acids give the look and feel of thicker hair. Available at Amazon and Foligain.com. Now, to get your glow on, I have Rock's new Revive and Glow collection. It's formulated with a 10% active vitamin C and peptide blend, clinically proven to deliver instant radiance and visibly improved firmness. The daily serum is lightweight enough for everyday use. And in fact, Rock conducted a clinical study and 100% of women had brighter, tighter skin in just 4 weeks. You just smooth on 4 to 6 drops, AM and PM, on a cleansed face and neck before your moisturizer. And the full collection also contains a gel cleanser and cream, and dermatologist recommended. The Rock Revive and Glow collection is at Walmart. And next I have Belly Welly, and these are a plant-based gut-friendly snack bar. The founder, Katie Wilson, had endless rounds of antibiotics, colonoscopies, endoscopies. She saw naturopaths, took tons of supplements, until she and her husband created this gut-safe and IBS-friendly snack bar. They're certified low FODMAP with probiotics and gluten-free with 0 sugar alcohols. 4 delicious flavors like fudge brownie, mint chocolate, cinnamon coffee. I'm obsessed with this lemon white chocolate. Check out bellywelly.com. Thanks for having me.
All right, now here's something fun you may not have known about. Tomorrow, April 11th, is National Board Game Day. So if you and your loved ones are looking for some family fun this spring, think inside the box. From the team at Exploding Kittens, we have here some new interactive, soon-to-be classics to help you up your game.
I don't know if you heard of this one, but the first one up is Taco Cat, spelled backwards. It's a 2-player palindrome-themed game with a cat who is also a taco. Now next up, A Little Wordy is a tile unscrambling game for aspiring geniuses and would-be word wizards. This isn't about having the mightiest vocabulary, it's a game about making clever choices. Now there's also Poetry for Neanderthals, where players use single-syllable words to explain complex words and phrases, or they get bopped on the head with this inflatable no stick.
Also, clear out some space and get ready for Throw Burrito. It's the world's first dodgeball card game. You collect cards, play your hand, and throw squishy foam burritos at your friends.
How fun is that? And my favorite, it's a game of cat and mouth. The game's fold-out box makes this fiercely competitive. It's magnet-powered, and the game is both stylish and perfect for 2, or you could host an entire tournament.
You guys can find all the games at explodingkittens.com.
Bam, bam. Welcome back. Our next guest, Alan Saju, is the creator and executive producer of 8 at the Table. It's a really clever new web series where 8 people from all different walks of life get together and they talk about topics pertaining to love, sex, dating, all the fun stuff, relationships. Well, welcome on in, Alan, and welcome to your friends.
Thanks for having me on today. I have with me Naisha, who is a cast member and also talent manager. And I also have Rico with me, who is part of the cast and, known for the hottest taboo conversations that people think about and don't talk about. So we created the show to start a dialogue and just thinking, just kind of removing the veil of shame when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships.
So what kinds of topics does this show tackle?
Well, any topic under the sun, realistically. 8 at the Table speaks about love, sex, relationships, and the depths of each one. I'm talking about, for example,
the whole face.
Yeah, the whole face.
It sounds derogatory until it's really the premise. Explain what that is.
So, the whole phase that we spoke about is something that, people go through where they just kind of express themselves sexually and open freely.
What do you want the main takeaway, though, to be from your viewers watching this show? What are you hoping that they gain from joining 8 at the Table?
Sparking a conversation, because a lot of us, we've been in relationships very young and we're very faithful and loyal to our partners. And we plan on staying with our partners, but, we've grown and become different people throughout time. If you've been in a relationship over 10 years, you're a different person than you were before. You have different thoughts and different feelings. You have different moments. And a lot of time, the courage to bring that up to the person that you're with can be very, very difficult. But if you hear Naisha talk about it, if you hear Rico talk about it, or Holiday or someone else on the cast, you're gonna feel this courage. You're almost getting a key pass in order for you to speak something that you're already thinking about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. Thank you guys so much for being with us. We will definitely be sure to watch. And thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it. Since the pandemic, many women have been forced into the workforce, with many of them becoming Airbnb hosts. Over 2 million of the 4 million Airbnb hosts out there are now women. Joining us now to tell us more is the Regional Communications Lead for Latin America at Airbnb, Stephanie Ruiz.
By nature, women understand what hosting entails. We're typically hosts in our families, we host in our communities, we are hosts in our social circles. And so there's a natural understanding there. We continue to see women having 5-star reviews on our platform over the years. And so on the other hand, it's simple. It's all about the financial gains that they have from being able to be hosts and what hosting has afforded them, which is the flexibility, the supplemental income to do what they need to do for the welfare of their families. And just to give you an idea, in the US, a typical new host has earned upwards of $3,900 this past year. And that's twice as much as what has been made available through, say, stimulus checks to date. Be sure to check out Airbnb.com for your next travel adventure. And if you're interested in becoming a host, go to Airbnb.com/hosts, where we have great information available for you.
Welcome back. Spring is here, and we all know that that means it's time to spring clean. But are you doing enough to really sanitize your surfaces? Scott Smith, inventor and co-founder of Biofoam, is here to help clue us in on what lies beneath. Welcome, Scott.
Thank you. Great to be here.
We know you created this product. Can you tell us a little bit more, though, about how you came up with it and why?
Yeah, I can explain it rather quickly. And for more detailed information, you can go to gobiofoam.com. It's really personal for me. My daughter, frontline worker at a nursing home, she and over 50% of the staff in Massachusetts, COVID-19, full PPE gear and 95 masks. So I started asking questions and I went on a mission. Lo and behold, I found that paper towels and cotton rags deactivate disinfectant and germs are spreading on surfaces. This product, this open cell foam technology, was originally approved and cleared by the FDA in 2002 at the request of the US military. And the material gets impregnated with a medical lotion. The foam does not deactivate or react with anything.
All right, so what I want to know is, how does the product really work?
What it does at the molecular level, it absorbs and attracts organic contaminants and repels clear water. And those contaminants include pathogens like MRSA, Legionella, COVID-19, even algae and related toxins. It's being used heavily in the state of Florida to help remove algae and toxins. And due to the molecular nature, it absorbs contaminants like a magnet and repels clear water.
And who would you recommend this product to, and where can we find it?
First of all, you can go to gobiofoam.com. You can find a lot more detailed information there. But who should be using it? Consumers, nursing homes, grocery stores, when you're wiping down a surface for extra precaution. And it's also sustainable. Everyone said we can't continue this trend of filling landfills with single-use paper towels and cotton rags. And you can see, like this mitt right here, we make it in sponge form, and you reuse it over and over again, put it in your washer, put it in your dryer. Now we've just recently created a BioShield face mask that, because of the same open cell surface area on the inside, it's like wearing 20 cloth masks. That is equivalent to that.
Thanks so much, Scott. We appreciate it. And when we come back, Justine is keeping us on the clean routine with her top pick for spring cleaning. Stay with us.
Roll over. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
Welcome back. I know that we are all in spring clean mode right now, myself included. So I wanted to share with you guys one of my favorite products, okay? I cannot live without this. The Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. So it's quick, it's easy, efficient, plus it really allows you to clean as you cook so that you can stay ahead of the mess with just a simple spray, wipe, rinse. That's it. There are spray activated suds in here that get rid of the need for soaking by cleaning 5 times faster. Also, the sprayer is reusable, so you can swap it into refill bottles for less mess, less money, and less waste. Trust me, this is a must-have. It has changed my entire household.
Well, you had me at less money, and I like less waste, but the time, the time that you spend in the kitchen, washing down all the dishes and having to move them over, smart. And little helpers in the house, I can have my son do this.
Yeah.
We can get involved and not make a mess. Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, with more information on the new season, our friend Megan Thomas Head from the Bourbon Blonde blog is going to be sharing some of her tips for spring beauty and wellness. I love hearing those tips. Hey, Megan.
Thank you so much for having me. Yes, I have so many wonderful spring beauty and wellness products. Let's start with a good snack. You want to start there? Let's start there. This is from Core Foods. These are their Core bars. I want you to think about these as the ultimate superior nutrition bar. because they use real ingredients. I literally have to keep these in the refrigerator, but you're also going to find prebiotic fiber, probiotics. All of that is going to support a healthy immune system. Obviously, so many other benefits too. But they're also vegan, organic, gluten-free, non-GMO, and so many delicious flavor options. Everything is so good. But my favorite, this dark chocolate cherry, this right here is a game changer. I am telling you, retails for $2.50. You can find them at corefoods.com and of course the refrigerated section of your grocery store.
Megan, I see you took a bar out of the fridge. Do you have to keep these refrigerated?
Because they are using real ingredients and there are no preservatives in here, making them, you have to keep them refrigerated, keep them fresh. But I'm telling you, because it is all real stuff in there, it is worth it for sure.
Very cool.
Okay, let's help our bodies on a cellular level. We've got Celltrient Cellular Nutrition. Now, this is a really cool lineup of products. It provides clinically studied cellular nutrients that target natural cellular processes that decline with age. So you've got 3 very targeted solutions to choose from. You've got energy, you've got protect, you've got strength here. And of course, all of these are going to address those 3 major mechanisms of age-associated cellular decline. So within this, you're going to find all kinds of nutrients like NR. This is going to replenish something called NAD+, which is a natural energy producer. You're going to find UA that helps to renew our power plants in our muscle cells, known as mitochondria. I mean, hello, 7th grade science class right there. And then GlyNAC, which replenish those essential building blocks for those protective antioxidants. So much good stuff. They retail from $31.99 to $99.99. You can find them on Amazon and of course at Celltrient.com.
All right, so are you saying that aging then starts at a cellular level?
Yes, believe it or not. Like if our cells are not thriving, happy, and healthy, it's going to affect our sleep, our energy levels, how our skin looks. So everything starts on that cellular level. So you got to keep them happy and healthy.
I like that.
So one of my favorite springtime foods is yogurt. It's so fresh and light. I love mixing it in with fruit and honey, all those good things. Why not make it at home and make it as fresh can be? So we've got Bella & Bella Yo Magic automatic yogurt maker. Again, make it from the comfort of your home. And you're also going to get about 10 times more live probiotics versus buying yogurt in the store. So I love that nutritional benefit as well. And when I say it is simple and easy to use, it is simple and easy to use. You literally pick your favorite milk, you add in the yogurt starter, you put both of those into the machine, turn it on, let it do its thing. Boom, you have a fresh, delicious yogurt. And I love that this makes it more economical. It's more environmentally friendly. And Bella & Bella, they're a family-owned company. I love that as well. They've been in the natural products industry since 1967. So they've been in the game for a long, long time. They know what they're doing. But this retails for $59.99. You can find it on Amazon, Whole Foods, and of course, bellandbella.com.
Thanks so much, Megan. That is great stuff. I learned a lot. We're going to be right back.
Once there was a boy who did the same thing again and again. One day, he was told he had autism. He got help and slowly learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Welcome back. We all know it's been a tough year, and then you add in small businesses and entrepreneurs, it's been especially tough, but there is money to be had if you know where to look. Libby Heikind, founder and CEO of Grant Watch, is here with tips on how to take advantage of some grant money. This is so good. Welcome, Libby.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
We are so glad you're here. It's important for people to know, what are these grants? Where are they? How can we find them? This is really good information.
Well, Grant Watch is the website that lets you know what grants are available for nonprofits, small businesses, and individuals. And we add new grants every day. So there's just lots of grants. We archive the website as well. So everything on Grant Watch is currently available.
Amazing. So tell us, how much money is typically awarded each year in the grant world? And does it have to be paid back like a loan?
A grant is a gift, and it does not need to be paid back, as long as you follow every single detail of what the funding source has asked. As long as you're meeting your expectations, you don't have to pay it back.
So what types of grants are available for nonprofit companies and small businesses out there?
Well, every foundation, every funding source, whether it be government, federal, state, city, local, or foundation or corporation, they have a mission and a vision of what they want, how they want to spend their money, what's important to them. And so grants are given by these funding sources based on what they're interested in funding. And there are grants for almost anything. You just have to be able to look, you have to be able to compromise a little bit, and spin your needs according to the needs of the community that you're serving.
That makes sense. So what I want to know is, what are your 3 tips to ensure that someone's grant application is really taken seriously?
Okay, well, I have 5. So
even better.
The first is eligibility. Don't apply for anything that you're not eligible for. Make sure that you check every single box of what the funding source says they're willing to fund. And if you're not, and you can bring someone else in, some other nonprofit organization or business, depending, to make your grant more fundable, go ahead. If you can't, don't apply. Second, follow directions. That's the most important of everything. It's everything you do in life, but especially in the grant world. And then I go to PMF, Passion, Maps, and Folders. Your passion needs to jump off the page. It has to be so viable and alive that the reader can really feel it and feel the need and want to help you. Maps, you need to be able to, on a spreadsheet for yourself, map everything out. What are the needs? What are your goals? What are your objectives? What are the activities? How are you going to evaluate it? What's the budget? And who are the people that are going to run the program? If you can get all that in, then you have a program. And folders at your fingertips. You need to have all the needs that are part of your target audience, your community, who you're going to serve, so that you can show that your goals are going to remediate the needs. And that's how you get funded.
Thank you so much, Libby. One last quick question for you. Where can we go for more information?
Grantwatch.com, and there's many ways to enter and search, and hopefully you'll find what you're looking for.
Great information. Thanks so much, Libby.
Well, that's it for us here at Lifestyle Today. I want to thank our fabulous co-host, Kristine Zell. Oh my goodness. Now, Kristine, where can we go? Where can we follow you? Keep up with you? Tell us.
Oh, thanks for asking that. So I'm at Instagram, Kristine Zell TV, which is also on Facebook, Kristine Zell TV. Since I have the TV past and planning to somehow in the future continue TV, I thought that would be an easy way to follow along.
Totally. Love it. We will definitely be following you.
You'll get spammed with like baby pictures.
I'm into
She's
that.
not a baby anymore. You know, do you still call Parker a baby?
I feel like with our family, we call her the baby.
The baby.
But they're not babies.
No, they're not anymore. So to follow like kids and all mom stuff, that's kind of what I got going on right now.
Love it. Well, we'll definitely be following
Thank
you. And be sure to follow us at Lifestyle Today Show for more tips, also extended interviews, exclusive content. Make sure to follow us. And we want to hear from you guys, so don't be shy. Message us, comment, etc. We'll see you next time.
The proceeding was sponsored by Lifestyle Today Show.